Things aren't looking good, Chief.
Corites everywhere. Resources are running low. At this point, wars are unavoidable.
More than anything, this is a test of morals.
Right, but I'm not holding my breath on that. The world leaders are not going to talk this one out. The three factions and the moon are openly at each other's throats. The world's in shambles. Pair that with the chaos in Mashmak and the borders. Our hands are already pretty full. Besides, our pilots need different strikers for various combat situations.
And what about the pilots? How'd it go with... Oh, speak of the devil. Chief's got a mission for you.
We're short on pilots at the moment, so that means we're counting on you for this mission. Mizra Matrix will send 5 striker pilots alongside our squad for this operation. You know how it is. Strategy and striker pairings are key in co-op missions. Confirm your striker with Alessio. Get prepped and move out as soon as the mission's live.
We just rolled out a new brake striker. Come on, I'll show you. You'll love it.
The investigation on the Corite from our last Mashmak op is moving slow due to lack of data. It's hard to believe something like this can happen to a carbon-based life form. Although one thing's clear, that pilot was in fact crystallized. But how that striker was able to operate unmanned is still a mystery. Our intelligence department analyzed the data on the extractors Thea deployed. Take a look. Those machines were designed to excavate Corite from miles underground, exacerbating the pulse storms in Mashmak. Even after their defeat, it looks as though Thea is still fixated on the island. Our scouts have recently spotted them regrouping, amassing their forces and making preparations to deploy a new wave of extractors. What they're doing is deliberately speeding up the spread of Corite. The pulse storms in Mashmak are kicking up the Corite haze, and the monsoon's spreading it across the globe. Livable space is shrinking as we speak. And let's not forget, the mining sites are also destroying our world. The exposed crystal areas are growing, and the spread rate's increasing quite rapidly. Our analysis makes one thing very clear. If the remaining habitable areas keep getting eaten up at the current rate, humanity will only have 30 years left, maybe even less. We just don't know at this point. Based on our latest findings from Mashmak, we might really need to rethink Corite. Is the spread a natural disaster, or a silicone-based species trying to take over? Either way, with enough wit and grit, I'm sure we'll stop this ticking time bomb.
Regional militias have been fiercely competing for chloride particles.
一场远超观测极值的日冕抛射冲击地球，引发了动荡。 长远超观测机制的日冕抛射冲击地球，引发了动摇世界的巨大灾难。The Mizraim opposition attacked the militias have been fiercely competing for chloride.
Chloride particles, composed of silicon carbide, have spread into settlements, leading to multiple outbreaks of Marston's disease among residents.
同盟联合科学院公布了一项数据，从大灾难至今，
引发了动摇世界的巨大灾难。The Mizraim opposition attacked the
Charles is a buddy of mine from back in the Federation. He's from Redwood, Kestock. Dude's a killer chef. He used to run a restaurant before joining Shadow. Most of the recipes I use, I totally stole them from him. Oh, and get this. He's got 5 kids. Anka, Connor, Leonard, Carla, and Nora. Sounds like a lot, right? All adopted. And yeah, he's still single.
Greetings, pilot. We'll cover fluid armor and HP in this simulation. Fluid armor can protect the striker's structural integrity from most ranged weapons. Fluid armor automatically recovers. Fluid armor is temporarily disabled when it's depleted. After depleting, the fluid armor enters a cooldown before it can recover. Fluid armor offline. Fluid armor reactivated. When fluid armor is disabled, damage directly impacts the striker's HP. Be sure to seek cover or repair when your HP is at a critical level. Fluid armor offline. Now, proceed to the objective and repair your striker using the repair station. The repair station will restore the striker's HP upon activation. Tutorial complete. Pilot, we'll cover energy and special maneuvers in this simulation. Maneuvers such as boosting speed, evading, jumping, and ascending consume energy. Energy recovers when it is not being consumed. The striker can maintain a continuous speed boost that slowly depletes energy over time. Now, reach the objective within the time limit using boost. Stabilizing. Evade allows the striker to rapidly dash in a specific direction. It consumes a significant amount of energy. Use evade for a swift dash. Now, quickly proceed to the objective within the time limit. Consumes a significant amount of energy. Now, proceed to the objective using jump. Ascending slowly drains energy. Now, reach the objective using ascend. Landing allows the striker to rapidly return to the ground while airborne. Now, proceed to the objective. Use fast landing to quickly return to the ground while airborne. Stabilize. Tutorial complete. Pilot, we'll cover long-range combat in this simulation. The FCS will automatically lock on to an enemy within range. Locking onto a target greatly enhances accuracy. Some weapons can only be deployed with a locked target. Now, neutralize the target. FCS unlocks when the target exits its range. Now lock on to the target again and neutralize it. The FCS also unlocks when the target is obstructed. Now, lock onto the target again and neutralize it. Next, we'll conduct a drill. Lock on and neutralize all targets. Tutorial complete. Pilot, we'll cover close combat in this simulation. Conventional long-range weapons are ineffective when the enemy's fluid armor is activated. Melee mode. Melee weapons can directly damage the enemy's HP. Your striker has been switched to melee mode. Continuously attack with the melee weapon to perform a combo. Pilot, neutralize 2 target strikers using melee attacks. The striker will perform a boost attack with its melee weapon if the target is far away. When performing a boost attack, the striker rushes towards the target, continuously consuming its energy until the attack is performed or stopped manually. Now, neutralize the dummy using a boost attack. Fire your Gauss cannons at the target during a boost attack. Fire your Gauss cannons at the target during a boost attack. Unavailable. You can quickly move sideways during a boost attack. Use boost attack, avoid the obstacles, and neutralize the target. Stabilizing. Tutorial complete. Pilot, we'll cover shield blocking and parrying in this simulation. Shields can be used for blocking frontal attacks. Shields activated. Shield deactivated. When a shield is not activated, its energy automatically replenishes. Continue to block the attacks with your shield. Shield activated. Shields are also very effective against melee attacks. Parry with your shield by activating it just as the enemy attacks to stagger the target. Now perform 3 parries on the dummy. Shield activated. Shield activated. Shield activated. You may stagger the enemy with a parry. This is a good time to attack with your melee weapon. The striker is now in melee mode. Neutralize the target after performing a parry. Shield activated. Shield activated. Shield activated. Shield deactivated. Melee attacks stagger the target, making it unable to use its weapon for a short period. You can use evade to exit staggered state. A dummy striker will attack you with a melee weapon. Use evade to exit the staggered state 3 times. Tutorial complete. Energy low. Challenge success. Energy low. Shield activated. Weapon not ready. Shield deactivated. Challenge success. Shield activated. Energy low. Challenge success. Insufficient ammo. Melee mode. Shooting mode. Unavailable. Shield activated. Shield activated. Unavailable. Shield activated. Unavailable. shooting mode.